of a right triangle using trig. So first things first, when you have these problems, what should we write at the top of our paper? SOHCAHTOA. It's already kind of written here. We just have to fill in the parts. SOHCAHTOA. Always write that at the top of your paper. Whenever you see sine, cosine, or you're asked to find the missing side of a right triangle, write that at the top of your paper. Okay. So essentially what we're going to use is we're going to use SOHCAHTOA to help us set up an equation to help us find the missing side of a right triangle. Okay. Here's the steps for solving. First thing you're going to do is start with your angle. They're going to give you an angle, right? And it's never the 90-degree angle. It's always an acute angle. They give you a measurement, and that's the one you start from. So whatever angle they give you a measurement for, that's what you're using. Once you get your angle, you're going to identify your sides as opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse, just like we've been doing. And then you're going to use that information to set up an equation using SOHCAHTOA, and then solving that equation. So we take a look at this first example, example 1. It says find the value of the missing variable around your answer to the nearest tenth. And I notice I have a right triangle. And from what we've been doing when we're trying to find the missing side of a right triangle, what have we been using? And before we knew about trig. Yeah, Pythagorean theorem. Why can't we use the Pythagorean theorem here? It's a right triangle. I'm trying to find a missing side. Why can't I use the Pythagorean theorem? Well, you're on the right track. What? Well, yeah, we don't have enough sides. Because in order to use Pythagorean theorem, you have to know at least 2 of the sides to find that third one. They only told us what one side was. So we can't use the Pythagorean theorem to find W because we don't know what this side is right here. Okay? So this is why trig comes in handy, because we can use trig to help us find that missing side. Okay? So what angle did they give us? We can't use the 90, so we have to start from where? 54. So they gave me 54, that's where I'm starting from. Never start from the 90, ever. Start from the 90. Okay? So then we label our sides. We go across, and we label that as our what? Opposite. Go to your 90, go across. We label that as our hypotenuse. And the side left over is the adjacent. So you label them exactly like we've been doing. What's different about this one is they don't tell you which ratio you're using. You have to figure it out based off the sides that have info. So you look at your triangle and ask yourself, well, I'm trying to find W. So I'm going to look at the side that has my variable. And which side has your number? So which side did we label that had our variable? Which side has our variable? Opposite. Which side has our number? Hypotenuse. So we have the opposite and the hypotenuse. That has our variable and our number. So opposite, hypotenuse, are we going to use sine, cosine, or tangent? Which one has opposite and hypotenuse in it? Sine. So we're going to use sine to set up our equation. Okay? So we're going to say sine. You always take the sine, cosine, or tangent of the angle. So I'm going to say sine of 54 is equal to the ratios opposite over hypotenuse. We said our opposite was W, and our hypotenuse is 17. Now we have an equation. Now we can solve. And you might notice that little saying towards the bottom of this section. It says when x is up high, we multiply. Meaning, is our variable in the top or the bottom of our fraction? High, right? It's up top. So our variable is up high, we're going to multiply, meaning we multiply the number in the bottom on both sides. That way it cancels out. W is by itself, and we're plugging this in our calculator exactly how it's written. And when we multiply, we always stick the number out in front of sine, cosine, or tangent. So you need to get your calculators out. And there's some things we need to do before we can start plugging stuff in. So don't plug it in just yet, or you might get a weird answer. If you don't have your graphing calculator, use Desmos. You should be familiar with that from Algebra 1. If you have like a laptop or a phone, Google Desmos. So on your graphing calculator, what you have to do, if you're using your graphing calculator, you have to go to mode. Hit mode right next to the second button. Yours radians might be highlighted. Okay? What you have to do, you have to arrow down so that it's flashing on radians. Once it's flashing on radians, arrow over so it's flashing on degrees. And then hit enter. You are now in the correct mode. Okay? This is really important. If you're not in this mode, you're going to get the wrong answer. I will talk about radians later. What a radian is. Maybe. Your calculator, as long as you do not reset it, should stay in this mode forever and ever and ever. Here is the thing, when you take your OST in this spring, we have to reset your calculators. So what it does, it takes it back to radians. And then you have to do all this, okay? And I will remind you a bunch and walk you through this a bunch before that time, so you know how to do that. If you don't have a graphing calculator, you're like, I am not going to remember to do this, okay? The Desmos calculator that they provide for you on the OST is automatically in degrees. So you feel like that's going to work better for you, use Desmos and get in the habit of using Desmos, okay? But I'm just letting you know. I'll remind you again in like 4 or 5 months when you have to take that test, but just for now, that's how we change it. Okay? As long as you hit enter, do second mode, and that will exit it. Okay. And again, I will walk you through this a ton so you remember how to do it. Don't stress about it right now, we're fine, but in a few months you're going to have to remember how to do this again. Or use Desmos, and then you don't have to worry about remembering to do this. So how are we going to enter it in our calculators? Same exact order how it's written. You're going to do 17 sine 54. Oops, not 5. 54. And then hit enter. You should get that. Did anyone not get that? Somebody plugged it in. Is anyone using Desmos? If you're using Desmos, you're going to go to the function. To change it, it's automatically, the one on the website automatically, how it should be. So you hit the little wrench. Then it should be there. Is anyone else using Desmos? Are you using Desmos? Hit the wrench. The one on my website, if you go through Canvas on my website, it's automatically in degrees. It's the one they use. Anyone else using Desmos? If you're using Desmos, hit the wrench in that top upper corner and then tap degrees. So then you should be good. It's automatic. The one from my website is automatically in degrees because it's the one that the test uses. But if you're just Googling Desmos, just hit the wrench and then hit degrees. Round of the extent, it's going to be 13 point what? The 5 would bump the 7 up to 8. So 13.8. And there you go. Questions over that? Yes. Yep, your scientific calculator works too. And you don't have to worry about changing it either. Those are nice as well. So we take a look at B. What angle are we going to start from? What? 39, that's the angle they gave us. Never start from your 90. Always start from one of those corner angles. Okay? Our acute angles. Then label from an angle. If we go across, we label that as our what? Opposite. Go Go to our 90, go across. We label that as our hypotenuse. This side left over. Adjacent. So we have to think, which side has my variable, which side has my number? What two sides are we using? Which two sides have our info? Opposite and adjacent. So look at SOHCAHTOA. Which sine, cosine, or tangent? Which one has opposite and adjacent? Tangent. So that's the one we have to use. Okay? So we're going to say tangent of our angle. You always take it of the angle, which is 39, equals opposite over adjacent. So x over 15. Our x is up high, so what are we going to do? Multiply. X is up high. Multiply. So we're going to multiply both sides by 15. Cancel. X is equal to, and that's exactly what you're typing in your calculator. You're going to do 15. Tangent. 39. So, 0.1. Did anyone not get that answer? 12.1. If we knew what this other side was, if we knew what the hypotenuse was, and we did the Pythagorean theorem, we would get 12.1 as well. Okay? You could actually now do the Pythagorean theorem to figure out what the hypotenuse is. Questions over that? We take a look at example 2. Keeps adding. Oh gosh, there you go. We're going to find the value of the missing variable. Round your answer to the nearest tenth. We're trying to find this side right here that has W. What angle are we starting from? 33. So I'm going to circle 33. Label, if we go across, that's our what? Opposite. Go to our 90, go across, that's our hypotenuse. And this side left over? Adjacent. I'm going to write it. It's already written on your paper, just so we can reference it. This should be written on your paper. SOHCAHTOA. Okay. Based off our info, hypotenuse has my variable, adjacent has my side. Which one, or our number, which one do we have to use? Which one has hypotenuse and adjacent? Cosine. We have to use cosine. So we have to say cosine of my angle is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So 4.5 over W. Here's this helpful saying. When the variable is down low, meaning when the variable is in the bottom of your fraction, switch a row. Meaning, whatever's here trades places with the variable. We switch them. Okay? So this becomes W, and the bottom now becomes cosine of 33. The 33 is stuck with the cosine. So wherever the cosine goes, the 33 is going to go. Wherever the 33 goes, the cosine goes. Which sucks again. Okay? And then that's what you plug in your calculator. You just do 4.5 divided by cosine of 33. Divided by sine divided by cosine 33. I can't find things all disoriented. There you go, 4.5. Divided by cosine of 33. You should have gotten that. Did anyone not get that? Okay. So when we round that, that should be 5.1. So W equals 5.4. About. Questions? Okay, that's one. You get time to practice. Let's take a look at B. Again, what angle are we starting from? 32. Never start from your 90. Label based off 32. If we go across, we label that as our opposite. Go to your 90, go across. We label it as our Hypotenuse. And this side left over? Based off our info. Based off which side has my variable, which side has my number. Are we using sine, cosine, or tangent? Why are we using tangent? Yeah. Adjacent has our variable, opposite has my number. This has opposite and adjacent. So we have to use tangent. So we say tangent of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. And x is down low, so what are we going to do? So the x and the tangent switch. It becomes x equals 9 divided by tangent of 32. And then you plug that in your calculator. So here when you do so, 9 divided by tangent, 32. On calculator. And then hit enter. You should get this. Anyone not get that? Okay. Okay, so it's 14.4. There's our answer. Questions over that? Same setup every single time. You just have to how you solve. If x is up high, remember to multiply. If x is down low, then switch your right. Alright, rest of the time is yours.